Welcome to the video, everyone. This is your boy Blackfolk on Cracker Factor. Today we're doing the Escalation Map Pack DLC 1 for Black Ops 1 Ascension Retrospective. So please remember to drop a like and subscribe for this amazing retrospective series, and let's get into this video. Now, the first thing you notice about Ascension is you're dropping into the map in a lunar lander. This is the first zombies map to have a different start than you just loading into the game. You see all the other maps, you just start the game and you're in the match. In this one, you're coming out of the freaking sky in a little rocket jet thing. It is so sick, it is so cool. And I've never heard anyone talk about it before, but I just realized that just now when I was making this video, that this is the first time that we've ever had a separate way of getting into the map. And obviously in Cold War, that's in every single zombies map, and I can't think of any more off the top of my head at the moment, but I know that there are more where there's a unique intro into the zombies map. Some more interesting things about this map is it is the first zombies map since Farak to introduce perks. New perks. All the other, Farak, Chino, Numa, Darius, Kino, and 5 all just had the base 4 original perks, but this map added Stamina Up and PhD Flopper, which is a huge deal back in the day. A huge deal. They added new perks, and people were so hyped and excited for it, but for some reason they also took out double taps, so that kind of negated the fact that they added 2 new perks. But it was still a very cool, especially since Stamina Up and PhD are 2 of the greatest perks of all time. They are classics, especially Stamina Up. PhD never really came back until Cold War, and I guess you could say BO4, but it was garbage in that game. So, but in Black Ops 1, that was the shit. The frickin' PhD Flopper was the shit. PhD Slider it's alright, but in Cold War it's actually insane. I think Cold War PhD Slider might be the greatest perk of all time, but PhD Flopper and Stamina Up, an amazing innovation they added. They also added the Sickle, which was the first also new melee weapon that wasn't the Bowie knife, and one of the only ones. This was also added in Call of the Dead. And it's pretty sick, man. You get the little sickle. It's the exact same. It's literally just a reskinned Bowie knife, but it's still really cool that they have something separate to use instead of just your regular Bowie knife that's been in the game since Darius. And I don't think it's on 5. I can't remember. It might be and it might not be. But they also added Matryoshka dolls and Gersh devices. 2 new tactical weapons. Gershes are the greatest ever, except for maybe you could make the argument for Casimir mechanisms are probably better. Or maybe what are they called? There's Black Ops 4 monkey bomb things. I don't remember what they're called, the little guy that you throw out. And then Matryoshka dolls are kind of awful, but they're still really cool because it fits the Russian theme so unbelievably well. And obviously the PPSH should have been on this map in Black Ops 1, but it wasn't. But it is in Black Ops 3, but the PPSH in Black Ops 3 is just not the same, if you know what I mean. Plus, it had a very cool Pack-a-Punch. It's probably the most difficult at this time for Pack-a-Punch of any zombies map, I'd say. Let me think. Yeah, it's definitely the most. Maybe Darius, you could make the argument, but Kino and 5 were super easy. This was the first one that was actually difficult and more unique, and it was the first zombies map to have a unique dog around it, the monkeys. The monkeys were so cool. If you defeated them all without them raping a single perk machine, you could get a free perk bottle, which was, I think, if I remember correctly, that is the first time. Yeah, that was the first time that a perk bottle ever appeared, and the first time you can get more than 4 perks, because it's the first zombies map that has more than 4 perks, so it kind of makes sense. But that's insane that the first zombies map that had more than 4 perks, you could get 5 or 6. Yeah, meal kick if you play the game with the later in the life cycle with the update. Or in Black Ops 3 you can get Widow's Wine and Deadshot and all those useless stuff and double tap. But yeah, Ascension just fits that Russian theme so well, even more than Call of the Dead. I don't know why they were so obsessed with Russian Black Ops 1, but I guess they were. But it fits that Russian theme so unbelievably well, and with the Ultimates crew, it is just fantastic. Plus, it is Crazy Rabbit's favorite zombies map, so I have to give it brownie points for that, because Crazy Rabbit is Daddy Rabbit. He is our father. He is the zombies community's father at this point, because no one else uploads except for Lex and Tim sometimes, very rarely. But that's getting away from Ascension. Man, this map is humongous too. It's based on the Black Ops 1 campaign mission / multiplayer map launch, which is why the layout is just so amazing. It's been cut down and changed out a little bit, and I think that there were supposed to be other parts of the map that were accessible that were not in the full game, so that was an issue. And this is really when Mustang and Sally hit their stride as the greatest weapon in zombies at the time. The only problem I'd say with this map, it added so much, but it did not add a new wonder weapon. This is one of the few Black Ops 1 maps that did not add a wonder weapon. Actually, I think it is the only Black Ops 1 zombie map that did not have a new wonder weapon. I guess they had the Matryoshka dolls and the Gersh devices, but no true brand new wonder weapon, which is kind of sad, but understandable because of all the new stuff that they added. Plus, it was the first Black Ops 1 DLC, which was a huge deal. This is when zombies is at its peak, well, in popularity. Coming off the success of Kino to Toten, you had to bring it up with another banger of an easy map like Ascension, the most iconic training map of all time. You get the Mustang and Sally, your PhD on the Lunar Lander 2, whatever one it is. that's pretty spicy. Plus, playing with your friends as you each guard one perk machine. It's beautiful, but no one can forget the disappointment when Chronicles came out and you went to go to get PhD and Widow's Wine was there. Everyone was crying at that point. No matter who you were crying. Don't try to hide it. You were crying. I don't really know what else to say about Ascension. This is probably in the top 10 zombies map of all time. If you're Rabbit, Daddy Rabbit, then it would be number 1. But everyone has just had the greatest memories of all time on this map. Monkeys, great innovation with the perk bottle and the throwing the grenades back, and the dodging zombies that remembered their past life, like the little Cosmodrot, the little Russian soldier zombies that would dodge your bullets and roll out of the way and stuff. Those were really cool. This map was just so cool, and I definitely think that the Black Ops 1 version is better because they got rid of like the dodging zombies for some reason. I don't know why they did, but they did. And how could I forget? I forgot this in the best and worst series as well, but this is the most important innovation and very important in the retrospective of all zombies. This was the first zombies map to have a full, complete Easter egg quest, which is insane. A first mainline quest where you get the free Gersh from the Gersh device and let him just roam around the world as a little tiny ball. I don't know why he wants to roam around the world as a little ball, but I'm not gonna judge. So, if that's all I gotta say about Ascension. It's a great zombies map. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's super good for a zombies map. Love you all. This was Black Folk and Cracker Factor. This is the Ascension Retrospective. Make sure to tune in for the Call of the Dead one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'ma try it out.